What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is a general reading for every sign. If something is offensive in this reading, it might not be your message. This is not a personal reading, so please don't take anything personal. This reading could be about you or someone from your past, present, and future. Please only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Let's start with this deck. Again, bitchy is back out again. Somebody was wrong. Okay, but they're still bitchy about something. Somebody's keeping secrets from you. They're not a psychic. Or a psychic could be in reverse. They could be keeping a secret from you about this. Okay, a Hispanic person could be in reverse at a new property. They're going to lie to you. Move on. Somebody's not making money at work. They can't go to a hotel room. The letter Z could be significant. Somebody's waiting for a phone call. Army in reverse. Sunglasses in reverse. Shady. Somebody is shady, but they can't be shady with you. There's a shady attorney involved somewhere in the background. That could also be waiting for a phone call. Somebody's taking off their sunglasses here. They want you to see them. And you need to see this person. Somebody's over emotional. This power couple in reverse keeps coming out. They're calling or contacting to see what you know about something in the evening. They can't cause heavy illusions. They're desperate for money and sex. Okay, but you're not deaf. You can hear, and you're just not interested in this here, whatever it is. Okay, you don't want somebody hitting you. This could be significant. Somebody could be abusive. A male could be in reverse. This person that was hitting someone. I hope you feel the same about me. You don't feel the same about this person. You don't work as a whole. Okay, somebody is sexting your person, but they won't get on top of them. They're not interested. They're not telling them their business. They told somebody they lost your number just because maybe somebody's bothering you or bothering them. They don't need a place to stay. You didn't steal from you. Somebody's in your energy daily. Leadership. Statue. A karmic statue. Somebody's interested in a karmic statue. Having some kind of idol of themselves. They could be trying to sacrifice someone for that garbage. Male, I hope you feel the same as me. A male could be saying this. Let's see. Okay. The letter G, O, or U could be significant. Somebody whose first letter or last name starts with N could be in reverse. N or E, or the letter C, or the letter S, or the letter M could be in reverse. First letter or last name, or the letter E. Someone cannot fly somewhere. They cannot go somewhere. A dog could be in reverse as well. well. This could be significant. A bird could be in reverse. Somebody could have lost a bird. Okay, some kind of pizza activity is going on. Okay, a child is unable to hustle a parent anymore. The parent sees what the child is doing. It could have something to do with somebody whose name starts with E or D. P could be significant. Or A, alligator. Somebody cannot sacrifice anyone. Again, alligator again. Something is going on with this name, ally, or an ally could be significant. Someone you trust, or this person wants you to trust them. Again, somebody's drinking the Kool-Aid here. They're drinking the Kool-Aid. They're drinking something red. It could be two people that look the same. Some kind of doppelganger energy could be going on. H. Somebody's doing something in the mirror to someone's hat. Somebody's obsessed with someone's hat and what goes on their head. And they could be in the mirror trying to do some kind of spell work on somebody's hat. M. Ham. Matt. Tammy. First, middle, or last name that starts with I. It could be in reverse. Okay, somebody cannot groom someone. A dog. First, middle, or last name starts with E here. It could be in reverse, E or F. So somebody's going to flamingos. You can't groom the dog, they're going to flamingos. Or a bird. These groups, they do this every day. They do this every day. Somebody could be doing this to horses as well, or they had to stop. Maybe somebody was catching wind that they're doing something to horses, and they had to stop. Devil card at the top of the deck here. Somebody is doing something in the spirit with spirits, demons. They have some sort of toxic attachment to animals. Because a demon is an animal. A demon is a beast. So these groups end up doing things like this because they're possessed by beasts. By beasts. G in reverse here. Somebody's life because of what they did to toothpaste. This keeps coming out. Kangaroo in reverse. K in reverse, first, middle, or last name. D is significant. Somebody is using this energy that they're offering up to the devil for protection so that they can blend in and look like the collective. Pisces in reverse here could be doing this. Okay, they want to do something to a parent. They want to do something to a parent. So they need to make some kind of sacrifice for protection while they try to harm a parent and their child. They're in jail. Okay, that's where their ass is at here. You know, these groups don't make any sense. It's like they won't stop coming for the collective, so they make more sacrifices to protect them while they try to do harm to us again instead of just stopping. This is the stupidest thing here. Somebody's obsessed with somebody's teddy bears or toys or something and attaching things to them. Ladybugs in reverse, they don't have good luck. Okay, they want to take this parent's good luck here. Whale could be significant. W, L could be significant. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name that starts with L could be in reverse. T or W could be significant. Again, L in reverse. Okay. Something about their hat could be significant. They got tempted and now they're in jail or in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to play with them, or this child could be in reverse. Okay, because they knew how to read and somebody didn't. This is This has got to get under control here, whatever this is. W and T is significant. I said it twice. So WT or TW, first, middle, or last name is significant. Cat. Okay. The letter C. You have a black sheep in reverse today. Somebody is in jail because of what they did to somebody who stands up to themselves. O and cheese could be significant. Okay. Somebody would not betray their child, and they did something to this person because they wouldn't betray their child for this group or their cat. They wouldn't betray their cat or their child. Okay, and they're expecting somebody to do this so someone doesn't have to serve justice. So they had to unalive this person, and they're in jail, or they're going to be very soon. Okay, something they're doing at a table here. First, middle, or last name that starts with U. Something they're doing at a table. Somebody is reading at a table. The letter O is getting blocked. The letter U and the letter O is blocked from doing something by someone's window while they're at a table. Somebody has a cheese allergy. Okay, and they're stalking someone. Okay, they're stalking someone's pets or them. To not have a funeral. Something needs to end here. They're trying to live off of people through their windows, and these are spirits. F in reverse. Okay. Virgo could be significant. A Virgo placement. The llama community is back out. Okay. The llama community does not want to smoke pot. Somebody keeps trying to get high with the llamas. Something is going on with people. Beasts, spirits, maybe transforming into animals and doing something. Something about the llama doesn't want to get high. Somebody is trying to get high with this llama in the spiritual realm. A water sign in reverse is doing this. Somebody who first, middle, last name start with P is still on the truck. Okay, this is a parent that betrayed their child. Or multiple children of theirs, their ass is still on the truck somewhere. Now, this water sign here, in reverse, does something to somebody when they smoke with them. Again, allergies here to food. Somebody has allergies to food, and this could be significant. Peacock in reverse. Again, the letter P in reverse, D in reverse. Okay. They wouldn't clean up their house or something like they wouldn't get rid of something in their house that the spirit was dominating, and it could have gotten the best of them. Okay, but they're not cremated. Okay. Ancestors got in reverse. This is family that is trying to betray the collective and trying to constantly please these spirits. Please them, and they're psychopathic spirits. They're envious, greedy, evil spirits, and these family members are constantly trying to please them and trying to offer up people to them. Maybe their own children. Okay, they're trying to do something in a bathtub and with a hat. Okay, they're trying to do something. They're trying to do spell work on the hat and the bathtub and the pillow. Okay, they can't do anything to the socks here. Their life is in reverse here. This group is finished. Okay, we are sleeping fine. We're sleeping fine here because one thing these groups don't understand is that the collective has a spiritual team. God and Jesus Christ, our ancestors, the angels of the Lord, they work together to help us in this realm. And there's something these clowns are not understanding. They're not understanding this. That's why the ass is in reverse. Okay? D could be significant. DD, a dog or a dolphin. The letter C, first, middle, last name, or B could be in reverse. Turtle. Turtle is significant. An airplane. T or A. TA. Somebody's abundance is in reverse because ball is in reverse. Something like this. House could be significant. Only take what resonates. Somebody can't run from something they did here. A parent could be in reverse. Something could have happened when they were outside. Okay, a dress is in reverse. They can't get a dress or an address. The snake is in reverse now. These things are just they're getting it. Every day they wake up, they do this. They seek us and pursue us. I thank God for putting an end to this craziness. Again, B or C in reverse. First, middle, or last name. Over some pizza business. Okay? Something they're doing with eels in the spirit is not working for them. Or a marine animal is not working. It's not keeping them here. It's not keeping them here. So they keep, it's like they say, okay, let me stop pursuing the collective, let me go to animals, and it doesn't work. So they come back to the collective, and then they end up, okay, the collective is good. We're good. We're fantastic. We have love and inheritance because we're not out here doing this garbage. And somebody thinks that they have a right to come in our life and just take that away because they are out here doing this stupidness. Let me more on this. Male, I hope you feel the same as me. Scorpio could be significant, or you can have opportunities ahead of you and you're choosing. You're trying to figure out what you want to do. Somebody could be trying to cause illusions, or you could be causing your own illusions. Somebody. Okay, this is back out again. So there's a male that's in love here that somebody is supposed to be with. Okay, and someone is stalking and too curious. Somebody with the air placements, Ma or AM or MA. Somebody with air placements, could be fire, air. Could be doing this here. They can't stop obsessing about Scorpio, Gemini, air placements. A Scorpio, Gemini could be doing this to you as well. Okay, we have a Libra that is struggling here. They need to rest and relax, but they can't. They can't. Ancestors are getting in reverse with them. They're struggling physically. They cannot control something. They could have been arrested or put to rest. They keep trying to harm somebody. It's like it just doesn't stop. These things just don't stop. Like, what the hell? Okay, leave our families alone. We are aware of what you're doing, Karmics. Okay, we're aware. We have Aries, Libra could be significant. Okay, like after something happened to this person, this Aries got more aggressive because they lost one of their hoes, I guess. They have to go to court. Okay, over somebody's inheritance they took, and you're aware of it, so now they have to serve justice. You could be exposing this person. Again, we have a water sign trying to get close to someone's inheritance and work and what they've worked for, or what their family has worked for. And they keep trying here. They're possessed. Capricorn, Aquarius in reverse, water in reverse. Could be struggling with possession. Again, Virgo, Libra is, this energy is sick. Okay, somebody's doing witchcraft on this person. This fallen angel has this person under witchcraft, and this person is like a robot. Whatever this person says to do, they go and do it. They just go and do it, and now they're all burnt out and done, completed, because they won't leave this energy alone that they cannot sacrifice. They just keep doing this every day. They're stuck financially, they're losing everything, they're struggling, they're scared, okay, because something is happening in our home. What is this Eight of Wands? Angels or something. Something is coming down out of the sky around our home. And they keep plotting. They keep using this young water sign to do something here. This Taurus Gemini. This could be somebody underage and that they're doing something with. What does this Taurus Gemini keep doing with this young water sign? They keep trying to get this high priestess, okay, to leave home or something. They're trying to pimp somebody for someone else. They want someone's 9 of Cups. It's like there's someone who keeps using this child to steal from a family. What is the child doing? Why does the child keep promising the child opportunity? They keep promising the child somebody else's opportunity, a Capricorn water sign, a Virgo, a Capricorn Aquarius, or a Leo. They keep promising this child somebody else's future. This child's judgment is in reverse. They don't understand that they cannot get somebody's future. Why doesn't this child understand this? One moment. Someone is healed in Empress energy, and they want to work with them. But again, this is somebody who does dark things for wealth to avoid circumstances they need to deal with. They want to cause some kind of car accident when they're going back somewhere with this person. It's almost like they want this person in the car as some kind of. They're using a child. They want you to trust this child and then go somewhere in the car and then use that child as some kind of remote device to cause something to happen in your car, okay? Because you're free. And this is a spiritual whore. This child is doing something in the spirit, okay, that is inappropriate with adults, okay? Or maybe other children as well, because they do that too. They're sick, all right? And they're doing this to recover, but this is not recovery. This Cancer, Gemini, Taurus is in a world of hurt, period. They're not having any success, okay? They're disappointed. They're disappointed because our Ace of Wands is still in the upright. This Queen of Wands could be in jail. Jumping on the floor here. Could be in jail. Could be in jail, okay? Because they're not getting somebody's Wheel of Fortune. They did something really reckless, really bad here. When somebody was leaving home to avoid an ending, they did something really bad, or they keep interfering with somebody's plans. And when they keep doing this, we keep learning about what they're doing. Every time we go outside or they do something to us, we are learning more and more about what they're doing. God is showing us, we're getting downloads about what they're doing. It's like the more they do this, the more we learn about what they're doing, but they're too dumb to stop. That's not enough motivation for them to stop committing this, like they won't do it, because they're robotas. And again, this Leo Virgo that's avoiding conflict is constantly in these people's energy, trying to get to the collective. This Leo Virgo in reverse is a psychopath. They could be in jail. Somebody is not going to lie to you, okay? They don't want to move on from something. They're not lying about something. Maybe a Libra. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Something could be significant about an elevator. balloons. Something could be significant about balloons. Somebody's first, middle, last name starts with I. Releasing worry in reverse. Mental clarity in reverse. A water sign. Never alone. Somebody is stalking the collective, so you're never alone. They want to make sure you're never alone and stalking all the time. Okay, because you have emotional balance and they don't have that. They're very dependent on the collective. The collective is effortless, okay, and reading, peaceful, and they keep stalking. They can't let go of whatever they're worried about. What is this person worried about? Their mental clarity is scattered, okay, and they just want to keep watching you here. Somebody just watching you, particularly when you're outside. Again, I said balloon, and here it is. Something's going on with balloons. Okay, they're stalking your public recognition or something going on publicly. Okay, they want some sort of mutual attraction, but there might not be one here. There could be with somebody, but not this person that's stalking you. But there is a mutual attraction between someone. Okay, something could be going on in the bedroom by the window. Okay, somebody has love and support, so there's some goodness here. Like I said, there's somebody that really cares about the collective, and there's someone that keeps shadowing and just like they can't stop stalking. They don't want you to have love and support. Okay, maybe a Virgo in reverse, introspection, or a water sign in reverse. This is Hermit in reverse energy. Their light is off, dude. This person cannot see, okay? A fire sign could be doing this. Again, playing around in the mirror here. Okay, they can't walk away. They walk away, they come back. They walk away, they come back. Okay, this earth sign in reverse is doing this here. They need some self-love. They need to go love themselves. Go and love yourself. Okay? Moving on is here. Hopefully this person is moving on. I hope that that's what's happening. Somebody is just stuck, man. Okay, improvement. Somebody can improve. Okay, and be a worthy achiever, but it's like they keep obsessing. Somebody has the potential to do well, but if they keep obsessing over someone, they can't do that. Okay, they need self-sufficiency and inner happiness. Somebody wants that. They have to go and get it. They can't expect someone to do it for them, say it for them, or be it for them. They have to do it themselves. Okay, they need to rest and retreat. They're overcommitted to something, and they need to. That's what they need to fix instead of bothering people. Let's get another deck. Let's see. Ambulance. Okay, something will be going on with this. It's at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody could be hiding this ambulance situation. They could be paying somebody online. This couple that's in reverse. There's an evil couple in reverse here that maybe was paying someone to do something in the ambulance. This is possible. Be a creator in reverse here. And something is being controlled in the ambulance. What is this person in the ambulance doing? They're praying. Somebody's praying in the ambulance about something going on on a subway. Something that happened on a subway. With the devil here, and then somebody who's released the devil. Okay, somebody who released the devil is in the ambulance, and this person who works with the devil is praying for something to happen. Okay, praying to the devil, saying let something happen. And the collective does not find this to be funny. This is not funny. This bitch is getting investigated about a car or something. Okay, because they're very they're happy when people are in reverse. This child and their father, they keep spiritually communicating with this group, and something is happening to them. Okay, an artist is in reverse because they're spiritually communicating with the devil here, who looks like someone else in the spirit, or someone is pretending to be the devil in the spirit and they're really someone else. Something like this is going on. Tarot in reverse. Okay, we have a graduate student that is communicating on the phone with someone. Okay, and that there may be someone who is handicapped, could be significant, who lost a limb. Someone who's traveling is significant. Okay, and then we have a creator in reverse. Where somebody is traveling. Everybody looks happy here when they're communicating in the 3D, not in the spirit. Okay, communicate in the 3D, and it's safer. Because the spiritual realm is, honestly, I don't know, collective. I don't know why people are still doing it, but, all right, they're fighting here. Somebody is fighting the temptation to do it, maybe. We have a couple here that's okay. All right, they could be fighting the temptation to do something in the spirit, like they should be. My body, my rules, my decision. This doesn't, they don't respect this in the spiritual realm, okay? Because they don't want to serve justice. They're serving justice, okay? This couple could be in reverse, all right? Because they were moving somewhere, and somebody was abusive towards the other one. Somebody could have possessed somebody in this couple to hurt the other person, and is being investigated. Somebody could have gotten terminally hit here in the head or something, or shot, because of a contract with the devil. For basketball. Surprise. Okay. So somebody's losing money because the classroom is empty. This could be significant for something. Or they can't do anything else in the classroom, so they're losing money. Somebody is talking about it. They could be losing money. A gay couple could be in reverse. A basketball player could be in reverse, and this person is stressed. Okay, they're stressed, they're in jail on the phone. They're trying to call somebody on the phone in jail. And maybe it's stressing somebody else out. Somebody cannot get surgery or doesn't want to because they don't want to die. They're being investigated. Okay, somebody is scared to get surgery. They think something's going to happen to them. Okay, they want money. Okay, the ancestor is here. And making sure the star is falling. This is the collective's money here. Okay. And the ancestor is trying to retrieve it because somebody is taking somebody's money. The singer is in reverse now. And maybe you're looking at your person. You're thinking, is it the person that I'm seeing? Is it the person that I'm seeing? Something about a motorcycle is significant. Okay, but somebody could be going on a date soon. Somebody could ride a motorcycle or like motorcycles or bikes, but you're traveling in a car is what I see. Could be significant. Somebody could be thinking about somebody else's man or something. This girl could be thinking about somebody else's man. Somebody's being watched here about a motorcycle. And a delivery person. Somebody couldn't get into the stores. Okay, their product maybe couldn't get into the store because they had to collect this money. Again, they need to pay people back. Somebody could be a delivery person or ride bikes, but this person is thinking about something. What is this person thinking about? I think they're thinking about somebody else's relationship. Okay, somebody could be sick. And they're trying to move. Someone isn't guilty of something, of doing something at the nail salon, or reversing this couple for reward. They're not guilty of doing that, but they're unable to celebrate something. Because they don't want to drink anymore. They don't want to be investigated for something. They want to read. They want knowledge. They don't want to do any kind of spell work. They just want to go home. They just want to be home. Okay, somebody could be thinking about this. Could be thinking about this. Alright. have justice. Okay, somebody is serving justice. And that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. These people refuse to deal with reality. Reality is dealing with them. Reality is dealing with them. We have Ace of Swords. God above all names elevated. Okay, this person is being defeated here. This person is being defeated. They look pretty damn defeated to me. Angels are defeating the enemy. They were trying to obtain friendship with anyone they wanted. That was what they asked Satan. I want to be able to obtain friendship with whoever I want so that they could do something to that person. The number 61 could be significant. Cancer or 16 could be significant. Somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with U could be significant. An air sign. V or C, first, middle, or last name could be in reverse. Justice in reverse, okay? Someone is guilty because someone is making the truth known in court and causes innocence to prevail. Okay, this person is we have the sun in reverse. Something could be about a child. Something could be about a child or somebody very happy and has a new beginning ahead of them. Protects against attacks in the courts. 32 or 23 could be significant. 18, 81 or 9 could be significant. Virgo, Cancer, or Taurus could be significant. Or Libra or Leo. King of Pentacles, okay, this person is out again. Could be Leo, Virgo in the upright. This person is causing harmony and peace and calms anger in anyone. So, again, L could be significant. 34, 43, or 7. Cancer could be significant. Leo or Virgo. 7 of Wands in reverse. Somebody does not have protection. Notice fire sign. And the energy does not have protection. 92, 29, or 11 could be significant. Scorpio or Aquarius could be significant. Somebody does not have protection from this person, this strong energy that is possibly trying to get some justice, that they did something to them. Knight of Cups in reverse here, and 4 of Cups. Somebody is doing some, they're future faking someone here. They're just talking shit. Somebody doesn't really care about someone. It's not real. It's not genuine. Again, Scorpio, Libra, the letter A or R, these initials could be in reverse. L and M could be significant. We have Cancer, and we have Taurus, could be significant. 7 of Cups in reverse, we have Scorpio energy. That could be lusting here after someone who is getting justice. Somebody who makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Okay, they could be trying to get close to this person to maybe sacrifice them. And ancestors have to get in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse here. Okay, somebody is preserving health and curing diseases. In reverse to do this because somebody is like, I feel like they just keep trying to pass something to the collective. H could be significant. A, first, middle, last name, H or A could be in reverse. Oh man. Let's get this back. Somebody wants out a situation. You were right about something, okay, regarding some type of legal proceeding. Could have been right about something. Somebody realizes that. I don't know where to start in reverse. Somebody knows where to start with something they didn't know before. They have hurt me. Maybe somebody was dealing with pain and they can't stop thinking about someone, okay? There's some drama going on, or maybe some childhood trauma happening. And somebody's just trying to sort through it. I don't understand in reverse. Somebody understands something now. Okay, they understand whatever you're going through, whatever you're expressing to them, they understand. And they're doing something about it. Somebody is doing something about it. Let's see. Okay, there was some kind of broken communication here. But something is still new and good and destined to be. Okay. There is this Capricorn fire that is, they're avoiding some sort of attention or conflict. They're overwhelmed. They're overcommitted to the devil, or Scorpio, Libra in reverse. They keep seeking someone else's dream come true here. Injustice is back out again. The spiritual horde needs to stop putting the collective in such a position where they have to keep trying to fend off this energy. Okay, somebody's an emperor, but sometimes they feel like a seven of wands. This group is being judged. They can't sacrifice anyone. This group is finished with this behavior. Okay, at this point, they're just wasting their time and they're exposing themselves to the authorities. That's all that's happening right now, is exposure to the authorities. That's all they're doing. There's truth and clarity coming through about what they're doing, these toxic attachments, these addictions. Some kind of seduction is happening, and it's being put to rest and under arrest. Okay, this Page of Cups in reverse might have to serve justice suddenly here because of what they keep doing for this liar. This King of Wands keeps coming to this energy. We have Scorpio, Sag, Aries, and water. They keep approaching this energy like they're good. Okay, they're really suffering though. You know, I feel like this Page of Cups in reverse is all this energy has left. It's all they have left. They don't have anybody else. Okay, somebody's star is rising and they could be trying to use this energy to cause an ending, but it's only happening to them. Okay, when they come clean about something, and they will come clean about something, they will tell the truth. Somebody is. That's when this will be over. But there's some sort of broken communication between a mother and someone else, possibly because they're both trying to do something to this Page of Cups. And a third person, an Aquarius, keeps coming back to this water sign in reverse. A Cancer is doing it. These people are just lining up. A Pisces. They're lining up for this energy that somebody has. And somebody keeps recovering and giving it to them because they're possessed. They need to stop. What they're doing is trying to go to somebody else, a Scorpio, Taurus, fire sign, for their energy because they're giving it to this group. No. Okay? Cancer, Gemini in reverse. It's just needs to stop giving. They're having loss because they're not allowed to take from this group anymore. They keep stalking, but they're losing opportunity every time they do it. And that's it. Somebody is being destroyed. A young person in the collective is being destroyed by a group, and they keep trying to use us to save them when they just need to stop being a fallen angel. Yeah, this is bad here. There's a lack of success here because the collective won't stop defending themselves. So they can't work, they can't maintain something in their community, and we will be celebrating, even though they're plotting, even though they're stuck, even though they're irresponsible. We will have a celebration because ancestors are getting in the risk of them. Maybe their own family is being lost. Maybe they're losing work, they're getting fired, they're losing money because of what they're doing to the collective. They're finished. Somebody can't focus, they can't concentrate, their mind is, they could be feeling dizzy, hot, someone will not work with them. The collective has survived so much with this group, and something cannot get any worse. And it's like they're trying to make it worse. Something can't get any worse. We're trying to be happy and have our friends and build new healthy relationships, and they just keep saying, I'm going to make it worse. That's why they're in the Two of Swords, and the authorities are right next to them. When they speak to the authorities, they're going to constantly try to lie and avoid telling the truth, because they're being pimped, or they're pimping people, they're destroying young people with sex. And they're getting so much backfire in jail for it. Because we are going to do what we have to do. We're going to live our life, and they're so scared. There's so many bars here. This person is finished. There's so many of these things that need to serve justice. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that need to serve justice, like yesterday. And this is all because people are waking up and seeing the light. They're seeing God. They could be, praying more, just doing the right thing for themselves. And these groups are they're literally defecating on themselves. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this group, except they need to get out of here. Somebody was hurt by this group, and they understand better now, and this is a problem. It's not, but for this group it is. Yeah, that's what I mean. A cold beer, okay, so maybe somebody just wants to have a cold beer, but being attacked by this group, that can be an ending for someone, because they love alcohol, they love their spirits, so they want to enter into you through food and drink. This is their primary way of trying to get into the collective. If somebody just wants to have a cold beer, maybe, okay? Someone that's not grateful, someone is not grateful towards, they're not thanking them for anything, is trying to interfere with somebody just relaxing. Something as innocent as a beer. And somebody has an evil plan. Something as innocent as a drink. Somebody has an evil plan. Because they can't, maybe they can't be with their child, or they're not doing something right with children or dogs, and somebody won't get tempted. Somebody won't eat the cookie. We have Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Gemini, and Taurus could be significant. Nice people in reverse. These are not nice people. Again, we have more images of children and adults in reverse. You have a cat and a dog in reverse. Cooking in reverse. Somebody doesn't want someone to cook. Again, these are spirits that want to sacrifice anything. If you're a good cook and you love to cook, they want to sacrifice. If you love to clean, they want to sacrifice. I want to clean, the spirit says. I want to give that cleaning ability to my client, to my person. My meat suit doesn't clean because they're possessed by the spirit, right? That's a low life. So they got to go and find the collective. Oh, the collective likes to clean. I'm going to go and take it from them. I'm going to try to give my meat suit their abilities and leave the collective like my meat suit. This is what they want to do, constantly swapping and looking and shopping for energy that they want to put in their meat suit so that they can live comfortably in this meat suit. Confirmation, warm socks, okay? They want a little warm body to live in, a home. This is what these spirits do. This is what they do in this realm in order to stay out of judgment. That's why it's important to know what kind of spiritual activity is going on in your damn house. It's very important to know. They're thieves. They steal. They steal anything. Phrases that you say, words, things that you do. They want to take your identity, your personality. You know, like if you were a certain way, if you are a certain way, they want to like try to take that from you. Oh, that person is funny, or that person is. I like how they communicate or whatever. I want my meat suit to be. I need that. I need that too. I want that. And they keep stalking you until they can try to act like you, or they feel like they're looking like you or acting like you for the meat suit. The meat suit has no, and they're sticking me in my ankle because it's true. Go ahead. They're probably biting my ankle or some stupid shit. But who cares? They're dumb. They have no life. And you must expose them. They must be exposed. That they bite people in the spirit, they chew, they do stupidness like this, and they're possessed. And they keep following people around in the physical realm and in the spirit to do this. There are people in this world that they cannot function in society normally. They cannot hold a job, and they only have a roof over their head because there's somebody that is taking care of them to continue to do these acts against the collective. But that time is up. That time is up. Somebody's about to be put out because they won't stop doing something. They won't allow people to live their life normally, and their possession is getting the best of them now. Their possession is destroying them in the name of Jesus. Four of Cups, they're possessed, under control, under mind control. They refuse to see anything. There's a little bird here on this person's head, and something that this bird is saying or doing could be possessing this person. Around your home, Four Wands, in the community. This Cancer Leo in reverse keeps lying here. Cancer, Leo, Aries, anybody could be these signs, but there's a Cancer Leo that is lying. Okay, they're trying to hold up a tower. Have the tower. Have the tower. It will change your life. They're stalking air, fire in the upright. And there's a fly in here. These things are psychopaths. They're using witchcraft to send flies in people's homes, to spy on them when they cannot hear you or see you. They start out because the spirit in them is obsessed. So when their physical body cannot control you, dominate you, hear you, watch you, see you, the spirit in them starts acting crazy, and you will see this person start acting crazy because they're completely dominated by the spirit. They could be pacing around, staring at the wall, just acting strange, okay? Out of control. The Hierophant here, they're stalking God, they're stalking Taurus, they're stalking Capricorn, they're stalking somebody's money. They're trying to control the body. They're overburdened. This fire energy is finished. They won't stop doing something to this righteous person who walks with God, who doesn't need a lot to be happy. They're struggling in the public eye. They're struggling with their popularity because they just won't leave the collective alone. They're aiming for fathers. They're targeting fathers right now and people who love God. They're confused, and they're trying to bind their confused ass to the collective so that we're all one happy, confused planet. That's what they want. And they're in a Five of Swords. They're possessed. They are willing to do anything to accomplish this because their demons are saying, I don't care what you have to do. I can't go down into judgment. I won't burn in Hades for all eternity. I need your body. I need you to do this for me. And what they do is they trick these people to be obsessed with them, to protect them, to worship them. And when you pray against it, they will attack the collective because they're possessed and being controlled. They need to move forward. They're doing something romantically with these spirits. Every time they have romantic or sexual experiences with this Five of Swords energy, they become psychopaths because some kind of spiritual deposit is being left and building up in this person every time some kind of experience occurs with this group. They become more lustful and stalk more and greedy. Okay, this Queen of Wands is doing this and they're lying. Okay, this Queen of Wands looks upright, but they're lying next to the Seven of Swords. They're deceiving and betraying, but they look upright when you see them. They want to get close. Okay, I see a child in reverse here. They're lying about a child in reverse. They did not get this child's. What I'm seeing is when they don't get the sacrifice. Okay, they don't want to say that they, in their head, they're deranged. They're saying, well, I didn't get anything from the sacrifice, so I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. They didn't get anything. They're saying they didn't do anything. That's what somebody is saying here. They're upset. They're corrupt. They didn't get anything. But it doesn't mean they didn't commit a crime. Ten of Swords says they did. Somebody had a painful ending with witchcraft. Magician in reverse, some kind of narcissistic garbage. Okay, and they did it to a Sag, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Libra, an Aries, an air sign, or a Taurus, Gemini. That's what they did to recover. Five of Pentacles in reverse. But it's not happening. They're still doing something with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse that is sacrificing them. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse wants to do something overseas, and they just tricked this person. They got tricked here for their growth and their opportunity that they're not getting. They're not getting it. Okay, somebody has their Ten of Cups, and someone could be in the LGBTQ community. This is possible, but there's some kind of prostitution going on here. They're overcommitted to this act. Not the whole community, but this particular community, and they're going to jail. They're jumping off camera here. And you could be defending yourself from this person somehow. From some sort of legal act that they did, or illegal act, is what I meant to say. Right? Justice in reverse. They're guilty. They're guilty, they're going to court, and they're going to serve justice for what they did to the collective. The collective is still strong and happy, and they're having success here, and still defending themselves at the same time. This group cannot have any new feelings. They feel like this every day, and they just stalk the collective. Again, Queen of Cups in reverse. These queens in reverse, I don't know what's going on with this. I think the feminines are more worse than the masculines right now. Okay, and they're crying out to the devil for help. Nine of Swords and the devil. They're saying, devil, help me, help me. That's what they're doing. That's where their hope lies, in this energy that in the end, you see them cuffed in hell. That's what this image is. They're too far gone. Okay? They want the devil to help them with somebody losing control or discipline, or some sort of accident to happen. They want to force it to happen with this Page of Cups in reverse. Again, this Leo Virgo is obsessed. They won't stop coming out around this energy. They're begging the devil to help them get someone in an accident. And it's backfiring on them with the Eight of Wands in reverse here. Yeah. The High Priestess is peaceful. Okay, and while this energy makes evil decisions. Yeah, Air Fire in reverse is having an ending, or did have an ending. Something lost control. They're just, the Death card here. Somebody is a slave. somebody's a slave in the afterlife. They keep working no matter what, and they refuse to serve their judgment. When they do the spiritual whoring, it keeps them attached to physical bodies, and they do the witchcraft. Okay, ancestors are not here for real. Okay, they're particularly going after this lower earth, Scorpio, Aries, Libra energy. They're targeting this. They have to take down this energy in the spirit. Again, more air, fire in reverse, and this King of Wands in reverse is being forced to tell the truth. They have to tell the truth because something is getting out of control. Okay, somebody keeps returning back to this person. Again, this Queen of Swords is deceiving. Nobody wants to work with them, and they keep seeking people. Their star is falling primarily because of this, the environment they're in, and that's it. There's nothing anybody can do for them. High Priestess. It says Queen of Wands is somebody else. Queen of... I gotta figure out what card this is. What card is that? Okay. Some crazy feminine. Okay, that's crazy here. You don't want to be friends with this person? And last, we have Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person wants your justice. There's a feminine that wants your justice, your friends, your money, whatever is to come for you. They literally want to slip in and have it fall in your lap. That's your reading.